ready to scream. The shop's a reckless machine, and every spark is carving out our fate. The molds are waiting to bite, the silver dripping like night. This is the chaos every Wednesday we create. We're counting down. The temp is rising high. We forge the crown. No limits in our sky. It's the Midweek Meltdown. Da-da-da-da. The Midweek Meltdown. Da-da-da-da. Grab your seat, embrace the blast. These pours were never built to last. Yeah, it's the Midweek Meltdown. Da-da-da-da. We're pouring silver tonight. The furnace glowing bright. It's the moment all the savages wait for. The moles are hungry again. The metal's letting loose rage, and every pull becomes a legend on the floor. We're counting down, 'cause once it hits that flame, there's no turning down. This reckless night. It's the Midweek Meltdown. The Midweek Meltdown. We're melting fire into art. Every pour's a savage start. Yeah, it's the Midweek Meltdown. The metal's ready to scream. The shop's a reckless machine, and every spark is carving out our fate. The molds are waiting to bite, the silver dripping like night. This is the chaos every Wednesday we create. We're counting down. The temp is rising high. We forge the crown. No limits in our sky. It's the Midweek Meltdown. Da-da-da-da. The Midweek Meltdown. Da-da-da-da. Grab your seat, embrace the blast. These pours were never built to last. Yeah, it's the Midweek Meltdown.
It's a Midweek Meltdown. We're back. Welcome in, everybody. Turning that down. We got a new furnace set up here. So it was also super windy today. I had to go out and buy these like wind shields. It's been a fucking nightmare. But check out the new pouring setup. It's nice. Got dual furnaces going here. Bam, bam. We were pouring a ton of shit today. I don't know. Does that put me back on track? You gotta stop messing with the camera. So we got a new camera, so shouldn't have the issues like we had on the other stream. Glitchy, and yeah, that looks good. Let's go to the furnace real quick. Let's see. Let's get an up close view. Yeah, that looks good. That looks okay. A little blurry on the. It's trying to focus on both, but if we do this, let's see if we can. It's the man of water. See that? Cut my finger today too. Got a boo boo. Boo boo kitty fuck. Welcome in, savages. Let's do this real quick. 2.4 troy ounces. You guys know how this goes. This is the prototype, 2.4 troy ounces. We're running a little late today. I did not get to laser that one. So we'll laser that first thing in the morning with our credentials. It's 2.4 troy ounces. The man of water. Let's see. I like the man of Momoa. I like it. We got the man of water, 2.4 troy ounces. Bidding starts now. We's at 275 high bid. If you're new to the stream, you never been here before, I'm Reckless Metals, the owner, pourer, caster, finisher, shipper, quality control, marketer, janitor. Fucking, we do it all. So it happens in a small business. So, and then we're also the IT guy. Make sure that camera's following me. There we are. You can see that. Fucking AI is great. I am the owner. And my brother helps me full time, my wife part time, and my brother-in-law part time. So if you're expecting fast, boring metal, this is not the place for you. This is for the savages. Yeah, tonight we'll go over this. We'll cast a couple of these. The auction for the prototype, 2.4 troy ounces, max 15 mintage for the production run. So it's 15 plus the prototype. Auction will run throughout the stream. Sometime in this stream here, I'll give you guys a safe word, and that safe word will win you an invoice. You must spell it correctly. Where are we at on spot? I got to figure out pricing. Those of you who say, what's the price going to be? I do it right here, real time. I never think about it ahead of time. Spot changes so crazy, so we're at $76.89 on the close. Let's get you a total for what this would be. Oops. Times. What did I say it was? 2.4? That'd be $265. $265. You'll win an invoice if you spell the safe word correctly. If you don't want to mess around with the safe word, or your autocorrect sucks and it defeats you every live stream, go ahead and bid on the prototype. We got a high bid of from Bruce at $425. But this new furnace, the new furnaces, fucking ripping and roaring these things. That other furnace I had for 8 years, and it just started to give out on me. It was we were repairing it more than we were using it. It felt like it's not actually the case, but we put it through the ringer in the past 8 years. Spot is irrelevant. I like that. Thank you, Sterner. Buy what you like. Stack the boring shit. Collect the fun stuff. All right. There's only 15 of these made. We got an auction up right now for the 1 of 1 Love Kills 5.7 troy ounces on our Facebook group, and it's almost at $1,000. So, welcome to the Savage Army. These guys are animals. There's a reason we call them the Savages. It's just when you think you're going to win something, you don't. A savage comes in and fucking takes your shorts. Yeah, tonight we'll do some sand casting live, kind of show you the process of how we create each piece. We'll pour them live, and then we'll sell them live. We'll auction the prototype live, all live for you guys to see. We got 52 people hanging out with us. Make sure you're sharing this out to everyone you know, friends, families, enemies, your grandma especially. I love me some grandmas. Puzzles are boring. She gets tired of them. Have her come over to the show. And if you ain't got any of those friends, family, friends, foes, woes, but invite your cat. Cat needs something to do. That's because no one liked your Benjamin, is what Waze says. I'll get you a close up right now. We also have a picture on our Facebook. Don't mind the dirty hands. I work, man. Someone says, "Oh, you got to clean your hands for the show." Fuck you. Go work. How's the audio? We're having a little bit of audio issues before the stream. I think I got it all sorted out. Audio, the sound, yeah, it looks loud enough. Sounds good. How much are they? $265, but you're gonna have to spell the safe word correctly sometime throughout the stream. I will give you a safe word. First 15 people to spell the safe word correctly will win an invoice from us. I'll send that out tomorrow morning. Let me get that garage door all the way up, rolled all the way up. Perfect. Yeah, will be cool. Yeah, we can't get everything. We tried. We did our best. We should have done the Trident. Hindsight, always 2020. Let that cook just a little bit longer, and then we'll take you over to the casting table and cast these things for you. If anybody has any questions on how to purchase these or about the auction, about the brand, go ahead and shoot them throughout the stream. I don't watch the chat the whole time. I do have some moderators in here that could answer some simple and basic questions. But yeah, shoot if you got any questions. 435 high bid from the Weeze for this 2.4 troy ounce Man of Water, Man of H2O, Bobby Boucher. 450 J6 Metals. What's the weight? 2.4 troy ounces. Yeah, maybe not. Be nice. It's been super windy and fucking with the my air to gas ratio. So this thing's been sputtering quite a bit today. Let's take you over to the furnace and get this one poured up, and then we'll go over to the casting table, not the casting couch. Get your dirty minds out of the gutter. We save that for our OnlyFans. You go on and subscribe to my OnlyFans. My handle is Grower, not a shower. Grower, not a shower. All right. Find fun behind the scene content there. Just kidding. We don't have one. We should though. Let's take you over to the sandcasting table. Let me grab this and see if we can chat while we're sandcasting. Yeah, I have a hard time finding it myself. It's so tiny. Da-da-da. Man, you guys have been absolute savages on the website, been keeping us busy. Thank you so much for that. For those of you who are saying, hey, where's all your sales posts on Facebook? Oh, this guy doesn't want to sell silver because it went from 120 to 100. My website's open 24 hours a day. You can go ahead and find you some pieces there. Website always takes priority. Plus, we're still working on the Benjamin and the Washington 100 per troy ounce silver. The rest of the Benjamin should be shipping this week. By the end of this week, I'll be printing more labels here after the stream, or probably first thing in the morning. I'd like to get home at some point today. And then Washington's will start shipping out tomorrow as well. So if you're waiting on tracking, you should be able to be getting that either this week or next week. Yeah, it's been miserable. It was rough for a little bit. We had to shut the furnace down while the wind was ripping through this fucking tunnel. We had to shut it down for a little bit, but only for about an hour or so. The snow out here was fun. I was out there singing Frozen. Do you want to do some blow, man? We can do a whole 8 ball. This is the casting process here. Next one we do, I'll explain a little bit better. We'll just get this one done because this furnace, like I said, these new ones, they rip. I gotta do some timing while we're doing the live stream to see how long it takes before that one melts. There's the first half. Might have to like stop in between to go get that poured. We'll see though. Do like a liner 4 and then some more. What's up, Zan? Good seeing ya. You got like 6 inches of snow last night. Is that like an average amount of snow? Or is that like a lot of snow? Or is that a little amount of snow? What, ladies, tell us, what do you think about 6 inches? Is that normal? We called for a foot and you only got 6. Welcome to the dating scene. Welcome to the dating scene. If you guys don't know, men measure in different. We measure in correct measurements. You'll see that on your ruler as CM, correct measurements, not IN. IN is incorrect measurements. CM is correct measurements. So go ahead and pull out that ruler. You'll see what I'm talking about. Not nearly about damn sassy. You want that foot long, that Dodger dog. Yeah, right. It's the correct measurement, not incorrect measurement. You guys just don't know how to read a ruler or a tape measure. So CM is correct measurements. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, got a tickle in my throat. Chill out. Oh, okay. My bad. I read it wrong. I say you guys got to get your mind out together. I do. Again, this is a family-friendly show. Just kidding. Just kidding. Do not play this for your family to watch. I have yet to install my brain-to-mouth filter. But, hey, you're getting the real me. Damn it, Jenny. Damn it. Settle down. I hear that. I don't believe it. Some say it's the motion of the ocean. We've been having troubles with the eyeballs all day. I had my brother-in-law cast a few of these. And the eyeballs kept ripping off, but this one seemed to be good. Sweet. I'll go over like the steps on the next time we cast this. Like I said, I got to see where we're at in that furnace. When I'm at the sand casting table, it's hard for me to read the chat. So if you guys have a question and I haven't answered it, go ahead and ask it again when we get back over to the furnace. 50-cent blow. That was a little harder. That was like $1. All right, then go put it underneath the heater. Grab the next one. Let's head over to the furnace. Bam. Ah, sorry. Ooh, that wind's kicking right in my face. That was a good one. Oh, let me see where we're at. Damn, I break a word. I saw the bush cheese your milkshake last night. Yeah, a milkshake does bring all the boys to the yards. Oh shit, what am I doing? Let's get you over to the furnace. I forgot to switch the scene. My bad. I'm over here fiddle fucking around showing the camera the mold and don't even have it on. What an idiot. Not the brightest bulb, not the sharpest tool, but we do like to have fun. That was actually perfect timing, I think. Pretty good for a casting session and then coming right over to be able to pour. So we'll be able to, I'll talk you through the next one a little bit, show you guys, talk to you about how it's going, or how we do it, or what we're doing, and the reason why. Let's get back over to that casting table. Where are we at on the bid? Yeah, let's go pound sand. Join me. My dad would be happy. $4.50. Thank you, Chaos. Maybe for a goofy, funny type piece. What did you say? It'd be cool if the eyeballs were cross-eyed. Yeah, right. What's going on in here? We're just hanging out, bullshitting, pounding sand, my friend. We're just over here pounding sand. All right. Two-part casting flask. You're going to take the side that doesn't have the pins. Makes it a lot easier to cast if you're doing the type I'm doing with a flat back. You're going to come over here and you grab some parting powder. Not everybody uses parting powder. I like it. I like my sand a little sticky. So we add a little bit of parting powder to that. Not too much, not too little. Just enough to give it a white dusting. Then you come in here. I warm up my sand, especially in the cooler months. Summer we don't have to. But the winter time here, we have to warm up our sand a little bit. If not, it gets a little too dry. It's oil bonded sand here. There's a few different types. You got Petrobond, which is a lower mesh. Then you got Delft Clay, which is a higher mesh. Then you got shit in between. You can find some like higher mesh Petrobond, but some people use it for casting. I don't. I like to use some red clay or some Delft clay. What we're using here is a blend that we make ourselves. We had one of our suppliers not be able to get some sand, so we ended up trying to source it and find it ourselves because we use quite a bit. Right now, we use a lot. I'm ordering about 100 pounds, about 100 pounds a month, roughly. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, depending on what we got. This week or this month, it's been a lot. You guys have been ordering sandcasts off the website like crazy. We'll talk about that too. A while back, well, let me get the casting brush again. Shave that off the back. Ended up with a good half side. I like to clean up quite a bit in between. Go in here and just kind of compress this down where that sprue, where you're going to cut the sprue in. Because it's open here, it likes to fluff off. So I just like to pack that down just a little bit. Come in, clean up that sand. Then I take some cornstarch, separate the two so the sand doesn't stick when we put the next side on. Cornstarch is a lot cheaper for this part. Come back in with some sand. I like to just use my thumb to get that first, my thumbs, to get that first part packed down. Come in, Fill her up. Pound sand. Shave it off nice and flat. Dump out the stuff out the sprue there. I come in and compact it again, or pack it down a little bit on the top again where we're going to cut those sprues in, just so it's nice and tight. Clean up all that extra sand off. You got 2 halves to your mold. Take the back side. Again, I've said this in other live streams, what works for me might not work for you. So experiment. If you want to get out there and sandcast, experiment. Find out what works for you. I poke a hole in the back. If I don't do that, I end up with a little divot on the back side, and I don't like that. Start half the sprue here. I like to go in there with my finger and pack it all down so there's no loose sand. Brush it off. There you go. First half, 50-cent blow. I want to blow too hard. Don't blow like you're getting paid. Second half, finish off the sprue. Sprue size will vary depending on the pour, you know, and where you position it. You might have to put it down lower. Again, that's going to be different for every pour. You just got to try it out. If something's not working for you, deductive reasoning. All right, you're going to, well, we'll get into that in another one. We'll talk about that later. Right here, we're cutting in some air vents so those gases don't get trapped in the corners over there in his shoulders or his arms. That's that. Clean up a little insert there so I can stick my screw in. Pop them out. Bam. Then I inspect to see if there's anything loose, like this eyeball. These, they wanted to peel. I just go in there and press them down with my finger a little bit, make sure they're tightened up so when you pour the silver in, they don't start floating around in your pour. Then I come in and cut out make the sprue opening nice and clean. Same with the vents. Go in there. Make those vents nice and clean. Take your brush all that loose sand out. You don't end up with all that sand in your pour. Bam, there she is. Ready to go. Well, not really ready to go. Like I said, I like to go in here and kind of compact this sand so there's no loose sand there. And your little 50-cent blows, blow off all that extra dust. The most crucial part for me in ensuring you have the same weight, that mold doesn't change. I like to shave off this back part. I don't do that when because the way I clamp it, put 2 pieces of plywood on the other side. When I clamp it, if that sand is sticking out, you're going to push that sand in and make the mold thinner. And if you're trying to keep consistent weights and you're not getting them, it might be because of that. So check it out. All right, let's go back to the furnace. Furnace, we're back. They 15 mintage tonight. And in order to win an invoice or win one of these pieces, you have to spell the safe word correctly. Fire. I'll be giving out that safe word sometime throughout the stream. And then I'm not going to cast another one. Usually we do 3. I want to sit here and hang out. I missed a lot of the chat, so if any of you had any questions that went unanswered, you can ask them now. I'm going to turn them over We'll just stay here. We won't cast another one. Let's go to the main. I can answer some questions. But yeah, 15 of these available plus the prototype. Prototype we're auctioning right now. Fire, fire, fire. Spree on at the same price? No. Fire. That's not the safe word. Come on. You'll know when I tell you the safe word. I'll make it clear. This thing wants to follow me. It's a nice pour. Looks beautiful. Un momento, por favor. There it is. Yeah. All right. Go back to the main screen. Super fast. It would be cool. Solidify. Very fast. Once it's that, man, just a couple seconds. I'll show you on the next one. We'll pour it. I'll bring you over to the table, and you can see it goes pretty fast. It still happens while the sand's on fire. No updates yet. Not yet. Coagulate. Let's see. What did he say? Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Question: what is the safe word? No. 475 high bid. 475 high bid. We'll show you the next one. They solidify pretty quick. Shit, almost immediately, man. Like, usually we pour it. I take it right over to the table, open it up. The reason why I do that, and I could show you that when we get over here and do it, it helps remove the bad sand. I can't reuse the sand that's burnt in these molds. So here, I'll show you that last one we just pulled out. So when I pull it out fast, it takes all the bad sand with it. Am I here? So there's a lot less cleanup for me. I'll show you what happens. We have one that we poured at the end of the day, and it sat here and cooled a while it was in here. If I don't, it's hard to pull out, and it looks like that. Blowing sand everywhere. So there's just more cleanup. So I like to pull it out while it's hot, and it takes all that sand that we can't use with it. Less cleanup when we go to use it. We use that sand in the molds again. No, it won't. It won't keep burning through the sand, and it won't burn more. No. Once that sand's burnt, it doesn't continue to burn. No. It stays pretty contained to the pour, but we do lose quite a bit when we leave it for too long. So once it cools down and everything, it starts pulling out chunks. Like right here, pulled out a big chunk, and a lot of that's reusable sand. With how expensive this sand is, we try and reuse as much as we can. This one here was a nice, clean, like I said, very little cleanup. Obviously, these are two different pours, so let me go grab another model real quick and did it zoom in on my ass? It knows what you want. It knows what you want. Camera's pretty fucking cool. I like that. Did it zoom in? That's hilarious. Oh, on my face? Oh, it'll do that. I think, like, if I were to walk backwards, it would zoom in on my face as I'm walking further. It's just got auto tracking. It's the best. It's an Ozbot Tiny 2. Um, they're reasonably priced. Let's see. I don't know. Will it follow me and zoom in on me? I haven't tried that. Let's see. No, but I like it. It's pretty cool. Let's get your fingers over here. Yeah, I could. Yeah, it's following me for sure, but I wasn't sure if it zoomed in on my face as I stepped farther away. Saw that cool. Yeah, you did. I know you were looking for it. Fucking Tony. Fucking Tony. What's your name? I should, huh? Yeah, it's we got it on a tripod, and it's a cool setup. We I had to buy the auto tracking one just because I moved throughout the shop, and I wanted you guys to be able to follow me, and me not have to like worry if I was in frame. So it's worth the money. I should put them on Spotify. We got a few songs that we should put on there. All right. Anybody not know how to claim one of these pieces? We got two more to pour. Oh, here. Let's take you over to the thing. So we just poured it. It's still on fire. Take it over here. Set it down for a sec. Let me get this shit out of my way. Here, let's come down. Oh, is it not following me again? Come on. Hey, over here. Come on. Oh, you would. What are you getting stuck on? What are you getting stuck on? What are you getting stuck on? Am I moving too fast for you? Come on. Stop. Okay. Damn. It does suck. What do you do? All right. Well, we're pulling it out now. I'll show you on the next one. But yeah, that's already solid. I wanted it to go lower so you could see it. I guess we'll have to do it on the next one. Or maybe I should get a camera that's set up over here. But I pulled out most of the batch. Why is it following me so close? What are you doing? Why are you like right in my face? Here, let's see. There we go. Good. She likes to act up sometimes. It's all zoomed in on my face, trying to get, what was that, pimple cam? Yeah, extreme close up. Jesus criminy. Good thing I didn't have any boogers. I don't know why it did that all of a sudden. It's weird. All right. Well, seems like you're back. Every once in a while, it likes to act up. Must be that time of the month, huh, girl? 475 high bid. Let's see. I don't miss anything. Yeah, the gimbal, right? How much too close cost? Let's see. What are we asking? You will call it out verbally towards the end of the stream. Yeah, at the end. The auction ends at the end of the stream. The safe word will give out here pretty soon. So be ready. Make sure you spell it correctly. First 15 people to spell the safe word correctly will win an invoice for $265 for this 2.4 troy ounce amount of water. I don't know. I haven't even thought of the safe word either. So usually something will come to me throughout the stream. Today it's not. Shipping on me, yes, $265. Shipping's on me. For the midweek meltdown, the price is what we say it is with shipping. Unless you're international, It's a different story. International, that cost is on you, and we'll talk about that. Any other questions? We got 69 savages. Moist man. That's a funny one. I was thinking of the safe word and really fucking with you guys. You know, the man of water, man of H2O, Bobby Boucher. I was thinking of like maybe the safe word would be, this is not the safe word. We're not doing it yet. I was just telling you where my mind was at. And I was thinking we do medulla oblongata. But then I thought, I don't even know how to spell that. So how would I even know? So that idea got real quick. Ah, yeah, will call. We have that. Right. Thought about it. It was over a split second, and then I'm like, I can't even spell it. So, no, I'm not even going to do that because I don't want to look like an idiot. It's not hard for me to do, but I don't want to look like an idiot. Yeah, right. Yes, the first 15 people to spell the safe word correctly on stream will win an invoice for the Man of Water. Yes. Just I don't have access to a computer. Like I don't want to run over there and type something in or run a lottery or anything like that. Just do it here. That's the only way we can do it. I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, I have arthritis. I can't type that fast. I'm 65 years old and I one finger fuck my keyboard, you know? So longer words, they can't get in quick. It's the only way I can really do it because I just don't have, I have the computer sitting there, but I don't want to go turn my back, set up a screen, pull up the internet, share a screen, do all that bullshit. So we just do it here. Fastest fingers wins the piece. If you want other pieces on our live stream that are exclusives, we run lotteries on there and all kinds of stuff and easier bins on there. Tell us a story about when you almost burned the house/shop down. Better yet, reenact it. No, we actually almost had a propane tank blow up on us a couple days ago. That would have been fun. All right, let's see if we can take this over here. Come on, get down low with me. Get down low. Get down low. Yeah, right there. Bam. Stop. Okay. Can you see it? You see it? Oh yeah, you can see it. Fire. So right here, right now, it's pretty solidified. Mess right here. Always during these live streams, I'm a fucking mess, but whatever. There she is. And just like that. You got to see a little bit of fire. That was fun. Okay, I'll leave it. Thanks for your purchase, Gary. Really appreciate it. Need the overpour camera? Yeah, we do. Shit. Man, I need like 10 cameras in here so I can get you guys, we can take it from the pour to a final piece and do that whole process here, but I don't know how many cameras. Come on. There we go. I don't know how many cameras I want to buy. Maybe we do that here in the future. These cameras aren't cheap. The one here on the furnace is kind of cheap, but that's the one that gives me the most problems. Go get it, man. max a 5-letter safe word. Man, I had thought of a safe word. It's way over 5. Way over 5. Sorry, but it's fitting. It's super fitting. That's awesome. No. God, nice try, Kyle. Nice try. The safe word is coming up, so I don't know. Make sure you clear your screens if you've got something big you're about to type in. It's a little bit long. It's longer than 5, though. Sorry. It's longer than 5. Sorry, Chris. Let's take you over to the furnace. And then the safe word is hydration. Right? It was fitting. Let's do this. Let me back out, sort by all messages, and I'm going to read them off how I see them. Oh, my hand's right in front of that. Sorry. My bad. All right, we got Peter Baker with number 1, Trenton number 2, Brian Subia number 3, Jenny Sweetheart number 4, James Visky number 5. He was in the middle of typing too. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nick Hooten number 6, Timmy 100 number 7, The Wheeze number 8, Board Pow number 9, Bend Over number 10, Nikki Tuff number 11, All Chips number 12, Alan Schroeder number 13, Jason Stevens number 14, and Stephen Dodd number 15. Repeat that one more time and just make sure everyone spelled it right. Hydration, addition. That was close, Derek. So we got Peter with 1, Trenton number 2, Brian number 3, Jenny Sweetheart number 4, James Visky number 5, Nick Hooten number 6, Timmy 100 number 7, Louise number 8, Board Pow number 9, Ben Dover number 10, Nikki Tuff number 11, Ricky Pushkin number 12, Alan Schroeder number 13, Jason Stevens 14, Stephen Dodd 15. Jason Stevens, if you could. I don't have your information, I don't think, unless I do. If you could hit me up at info@recklessmetals.com, send me your shipping address, and I'll send an invoice tomorrow. For those of you that are confused about the order, we get that a lot. Actually, you know what? Before I go any further, let me take a screenshot. Let me do that. Screenshot. And there we go. For those of you that are confused about the order, the way the chat works is whenever you type it, it's going to put yours in first. Most of the time, you guys are going to be sorted by top messages, which is why sometimes you won't see other people's messages. People will be talking to someone else, and you're like, man, I don't even see it because they're sorted by top. If you go into your settings there and switch it over to all messages, and then after a quick type or a quick bin like that, you have to back out of the chat, press the little X button, and then come back into the live chat, and it'll resort the chat. And then once you come back into the chat, again, make sure your settings are on all messages, and you'll see the correct order. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. It is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but that's what happens when you got multiple messages coming in at the same time. Gotta sort them. All right. Let's do this. Let's get back over here. Hold on. I'm gonna take you over to the crotch shot. Man. We'll give you a little fireball again. Let's see if we can do it. Make it happen. Fireballs are so fun. I like fire. I also like turtles. Ooh, back on fire. You see that? Tastes delicious. Come on, get out of there. I don't want to come off his face. That's gonna do that for the pouring. We can turn these off now. Let's get you back over to the main screen. Oh, let me get you back over here. Come on, let's go. Where are we at on the auction? Yeah, J6, it's okay if you bitch and moan right now. Now's the time to do it. That tastes. I inhaled a bunch of that. Don't do that. That stuff sucks. Man, right in my face. Just the way I like it. $500 J6. Is that the $500 J6? Let's yeah. Let's go to the furnace. Get this thing caught right up in your face. This is for the auction. This guy here. Let's start closing her out. If you missed it, now's your only chance to get it. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, there it is. All nice and close. $500 high bid. $500 high bid. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Those of you that did spell it correctly and within the first 15, I'll send those invoices out tomorrow morning. Yeah, this one came out really good. I like all the details on the scales. Looks super good. And those teeth. He's an angry fuck. Sorry, Mystic Pines. All right, 505. Bruce Waldrop. No, that's my vertebrae stand. That's just what we use to hold it there. Look up the next piece. I'll show you what we're doing next week too. If I can find it. Oh, almost dropped it. I'm gonna be doing this guy next. Hawkman. Again, $510 J6 metals. Man. Birdman? I don't think so. I think this one's Hawkman. I'll show you the difference. Hawkman has that mask. He doesn't have just the face covering the eyes. He has the ears that come up where they're actually supposed to be wings. That's Hawkman. We do this once a week. Yes, Gary, every Wednesday. Man, if you come down to the shop, if you are in southern Utah and you want to meet up with me and hang out and pour, we can make something happen. Yeah, we try to do it every Wednesday. I'll take some Wednesdays off just depending on life. Um, but we try and do this every Wednesday. No, he's not going to be 4 ounces. The wings are pretty thin. We made his head and body a little bit thinner too. He should be around the same 2.5, 2.6 is what I'm thinking. Um, what part of Cali are you in? We also do live streams on Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific, the Shrek and Wreck show, where we do live stream sales, bins, auctions, exclusives when we have the time. Shrek, my partner, he has you guys covered in bullion and mint collectibles and other pourers. For me, I just sell my product on the live stream at a discount. We'll offer some pieces that are on the website, but for a savings compared to purchasing off the website. Thanks, Rick McDonald. Good to see you, man. And then we'll wrap out the series on this. We'll do Hawkman next week, and then the following that we'll do um, Wonder Woman, the Woman of Wonder. Flash was last week. Oh, you're in Northern California? Oh, okay. All right, where are we at? We got 565 high bid, 565 going once. 565 going twice. Wonder if it's a. Yes, I like that. Oh, that's fucking funny. 565 price. It is 2026. Who knows? RECK. Wrecked. 565 high bid. Hell yeah. Nice pickup. Night JP. 38 Savages selling those. Thank you guys so much. Bruce, appreciate you, man. Um, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. That's going to do it for the show. I am going to send you off with a fun song that makes some of you guys want to rob your own house. So make sure you stay to the end. Listen to the song. It's the Midweek Meltdown song, soon to be available on Spotify. Um, you guys want it on there? I'll put it on there. You guys can listen to it and fucking rage out. Lewis Brown, welcome in. Got the Crab Nation right there. We are going to be working on that piece for International Stacker. Unfortunately, I can't control the website. You guys do. It's open 24 hours a day. Our prices do move with spot price. Our pieces aren't spot price, but it moves with it. So if you got a day where silver's down and when you want to go grab some metals on sale, I'm going to tell you right now, you could save like $40 per ounce from like 3 weeks ago. That our website was crazy. Go on and our website, www.recklessmetals.com. Grab some at that 76.86 per troy ounce. Obviously, there's a premium attached to this stuff. It is low mintage and handmade, hand poured. So we carry a premium. Got to keep this shop running. Got to keep this show going. Got to keep my family fed. Those of you that are spot chasers, this isn't the company for you. You're looking at that's raw materials. You don't ask the guy to build your deck for just the price of lumber. Never happens. You pay for his time, his material, or you pay for the materials, his time, his knowledge, and his speed. So I don't know anybody that goes into a store to go buy some t-shirts and say, hey, that's only like $1 worth of material. Why are you guys charging 40? You just buy the t-shirt because you like it. So buy what you like, stack as much as you can, and have fun collecting some of this limited vintage stuff. But we'll tell you this doesn't happen all the time. Definitely got to build your name for yourself when you're selling these metals. I had a guy reach out to me and said, man, I've been stacking for a long time. I'm new to your brand. put up a bunch of sales when silver was up, and he said all my generic shit sat, all my reckless stuff sold. Take that with what you want. Take that, however you want. And I'm not saying that it's going to happen every time, all the time, but the Savage Army's here and they like to buy our stuff. So I just say, stack what you like, have fun with it, display it. These are display pieces. You go in my office at home, we got the pieces that we collect from other makers, and I got them displayed for everyone to see. I don't have those like you see most people's bars. They're tucked away into a safe, cold, dark, never get to see the light of day. These pieces, they go out and display, and they're conversation pieces. So, yeah. Thank you, Glenn Smith. Appreciate you. I'm a spot chaser. Yeah, man. It makes sense. It makes sense. Especially if you're going for weight. But I mean, this stuff's pretty fucking cool. There's only 15 of them, so this is we're collectibles. Let's see what else we got. Almost 10 years I've been stacking. Yeah, you have. Fucking animal. I remember in the fucking Instagram days, man. That was a long time. I was scrolling through some of our old posts, and there's Alan Schroeder. Almost had it. Almost had it, Rufito. You almost had it. Let's see. Anything else? That's it. That's all we got. I'm gonna let you guys get back to your lives. Thank you for joining us on this live stream. Before you leave, if you're on your way home, listen to the stream ending song. Just let your wife know before you rob your own house what's going on. We'll see you guys on Saturday, and we'll see you next week.
We're pouring silver tonight. The furnace glowing bright. It's the moment all the savages wait for. The moles are hungry again. The metal's letting loose rage, and every pore becomes a legend on the floor. We're counting down, 'cause once it hits that flame, there's no turning down. This reckless night, it's the Midweek Meltdown. The Midweek Meltdown. We're melting fire into wood. Every pore's a savage star. Yeah, it's the Midweek Meltdown. The metal's ready to scream. The sharp's a reckless machine, and every spark is carving out our fate. The moles are waiting to buy.